Morning, Norm. Just wanted to thank you again for the barbecue last night. You and Riley sure know how to throw a party.
Morning, Clarissa. Glad you enjoyed it. Nothing better than good food and great company. How's your day looking?
It's looking pretty relaxed, just some errands here and there, and still full from all that barbecue.
That's what I like to hear. We aim to please. You know, it's always good seeing you happy. Riley's lucky to have you in her corner, too.
I'm the lucky one. She's been amazing. Having a sister-in-law like her and a brother-in-law like you, I hit the family jackpot.
We're the lucky ones, Clarissa. So, anything new with you? Anyone special these days?
Oh, maybe. I've been on a couple dates with someone, actually.
Is that so? Well, that's mighty fine. What's he like?
He's different. Kind of quiet, thoughtful. He's an author, actually.
An author, huh? That sounds interesting. What kind of books does he write?
He writes these deep, introspective novels exploring characters in a way that's really intriguing. He's still looking for a publisher, though.
Sounds like a creative fella. Must be exciting to hear about all those stories he's cooking up.
It is. He's very passionate about his writing. It's kind of what drew me to him. He's got this intense focus, you know?
Passion's a good trait. Keeps life from getting dull. You gotta have something that lights a fire in you.
Exactly. And he does love talking about his writing. What about you, Norm? Ever thought about what you'd write if you wrote a book?
Me? Oh, I reckon I just write about the outdoors. Maybe a guide on living with nature, or perhaps a collection of tales from my hunting trips.
I'd read that. You have the best stories. Remember that one about the bear?
Oh, the bear. Now that was a tale. Nearly turned me and Riley into bear dinner that evening. Good times, good times.
See? You should totally write it down. You could be the next great outdoor writer.
Maybe one of these days. How about you? Ever thought about writing?
I think I'm better at reading than writing. But maybe I could try my hand at a short story or two. Could be fun.
You should. Who knows? Might discover a new passion. Plus, you got your own author to give you tips now.
That's true. It'd be nice to share that with him. Speaking of sharing, he's invited me to a reading at a local cafe next week.
Well, look at you, going to literary events and all. You're becoming quite the cultured one.
I'm trying. It's all very new to me, but I'm enjoying the adventure.
That's the spirit. Life's all about those new roads. Just make sure he treats you right, you hear?
I will, Norm. And thanks, it means a lot having your support.
Always, Clarissa. Just looking out for you. And if this fella makes you feel happy, then that makes me happy.
Thanks, Norm. It's nice to have someone to share these little moments with, even just chatting like this.
Anytime, Clarissa. And if you ever need to talk about books, life, or barbecue recipes, you know where to find me.
I do. And maybe next time I can bring him along to one of your barbecues, introduce him to everyone.
We'd like that. Just say the word and we'll fire up the grill.
It's a plan then. Thanks again, Norm. Hope you and Riley have a great day.
You too, Clarissa. Take care now.
I'm really sorry about texting you during work, honey. I'm making plans with my sister. Do you think you might have some time to meet up pretty soon?
Oh, sounds fun. Just looking at my schedule, it looks like the earliest I would be able to meet would be next Saturday. Does that work? And how is Clarissa? Is there any reason she wants to meet up?
Well, I don't know if you heard about this, but my little baby sister Clarissa got engaged. I was just wondering if you would have some time to meet her new fiance anytime soon.
Hold on a second. Clarissa got engaged? Wow, I can't believe it. Although, I guess I do remember her saying something about meeting someone new last month, right? Still, it's a bit soon, right?
Well, apparently that's the person she's going to marry. I mean, Clarissa really seems head over heels for this one. She basically pushed him to propose sooner than he might have on his own.
I can understand falling for someone so quickly, but wow, that has got to be a record for a fast proposal or something. I guess Clarissa must really know what she wants in a relationship.
You're telling me. But anyways, now that we're engaged, she thinks it's time our families meet and talk about the future and all of that. But as you might expect, her fiancé is pretty nervous about it all. I guess he has to meet us first before meeting the parents.
That makes sense, I suppose. I guess he accepted Clarissa's proposal, but even so, just dating for a month and doing that would make anyone nervous. He probably just wants to ease his way into the family, or maybe practice meeting your parents through us.
Something like that, right? Anyways, I know that you're busy with work and everything, but do you think you could try to clear at least half a day so we could have some time to meet this person? I was thinking that we could all just go to lunch. Nothing too stressful.
Right, that sounds pretty good to me. Alright, I'll look through my schedule today and get back to you about it.
Thanks for doing that, Norm. Alrighty then. We'll talk later. Good luck with everything at work.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you again so much for today. It means a lot to me. I heard that you're usually quite busy, so I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you finding some time in your schedule to meet. Oh, hey, Ron. No, it really wasn't any trouble at all. I promise. Besides, I'm glad that I could finally get to meet Clarissa's fiancé. You two make a handsome couple, and I just wanted to say congrats on your engagement. It'll be nice to have another husband to interact with at family functions. Actually, there is something that I would like to talk to you about regarding that. The thing is, I would like to interact with you as little as possible. I mean, ideally, it would be not at all, but like you said, there are still family functions and all. Wait, sorry, what? I'm sorry, I don't think I quite get what you mean. You want to see me as little as possible? Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you so much for understanding. The truth is that neither Clarissa nor I were planning on inviting you to the wedding, and we would really just prefer not to hear from you guys at all. The next time we'll see each other will probably only be at a funeral or something like that. Hold on. You can't be serious about that, right? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke or something like that? It's not a joke. It's what we're sincerely asking you as a couple. So please keep away and tell your wife to do the same. Thank you very much. Wait, you can't just say something like that all of a sudden. I mean, what makes you even want to interact that way in the first place? I just can't understand why you'd even want that. Can't we talk about this, Ron? Norm, the fact of the matter is that I don't really need you to understand it. I only need you to agree with it. I'm telling both you and your wife to keep your distance from Clarissa and me. Do you understand me? I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just want you to respect our wishes. But I only want to know why you feel that way about us. I think I deserve that much at least. I thought that this lunch went really well and that we were all having a good time. I just can't wrap my head around all of this. I mean, did we do something wrong? Well, I was just laughing along with everyone else because Clarissa was there. That's the only reason I pretended to be enjoying myself. But the fact is that I was just really disappointed at the kinds of people you and your wife are. I mean, I just had no idea that my fiancé's sister and her husband were so poor. It's shameful, really. If I'd known that from the start, then I never would have suggested doing it in the first place. Sorry. Wait, so this is all because you think that Clarissa and I are poor? Do I have that right? Let's just look at the facts. Clarissa is in her 20s and runs her own company, right? I mean, she's been featured in magazines and she makes so much money. She's basically the perfect woman for me. But if we turn to you two, well, I'm sure that you think you make a cute couple, but you two are really just a couple of poor country bumpkins. You have no idea how shocked I was when you two walked into the restaurant. Excuse me? Are you serious with this right now? I mean, you said so yourself today at lunch, right? You said that you work in forestry out in the countryside, remember? Well, look, I'm from a little place called Los Angeles. You might have heard of it. I was raised rich all my life, and the fact is that our lives are just too different for us to ever be on friendly terms. Okay, so let me get this straight. You think because I was born, raised, and conduct my business in the countryside that I must be poor? Don't you think it's pretty rude to look down at someone just because of where they came from? So, this just proves how simple your mind really is. Of course, it's not just that. It's not just about you. It's also the fact that your wife is some unemployed shut-in. So not only are you a bumpkin, but your wife doesn't even do anything. It sounds to me like you two are nothing but some poor country trash. Wow, I really don't even know what to say in response to all of this. I mean, you barely even asked us about ourselves during the lunch. You asked my wife about what she did for a living, and she just gave you the tongue-in-cheek answer that she was a stay-at-home wife. Right. Well, if she's just a stay-at-home wife, that just means that she doesn't have a job, right? And I think that a woman who can't earn her own way through life isn't worth spending any time with. Well, if your standard of judging people is only based on how much money they make, then I guess you must not be worth knowing either, right? Excuse me? And just what is that supposed to mean, huh? Well, you said that after you and Clarissa get married, that you just want to busy yourself taking care of the home, right? So basically, you won't be working and are going to become a house husband, right? So how does that make you any different than what you think my wife is like? Once again, your little hillbilly brain can't seem to think farther than the next step ahead. Unlike your wife, I actually have a job. Being married to Clarissa will give me the stability to focus on my true passion. Sorry, what? I'm really not following you there. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. You may not know this, but being a good husband also means pursuing personal passions that enrich our lives. I plan to spend my time writing a novel, something that I've always wanted to do. Being at home will allow me to perfect my writing and hopefully launch my career as a professional writer. I am nothing like you, slaving away to support your lazy, unemployed wife. I'm a real man. I'm going to make it big as an author. When I'm being interviewed by Time magazine, I'll be sure to thank my superstar wife for giving me the space to flourish. We're what's called a power couple, helping each other really reach our fullest potential. Not that you would understand. So I do have a job, thank you very much. Wow, I don't even know where to begin with that one. That is seriously messed up. But okay, if that's your job, then how much does that pay? What is your monthly salary from that job? Did you really think that you could try pull a fast one on me like that? I talked to Clarissa and she promised to pay me $5,000 a month as spending money. So why don't we go ahead and call that my salary? So you're saying that the money your wife pays you is your own salary? Well, what about you? Do you even give your wife any money? I doubt it. That's why I'm nothing like that weirdo little shut-in. Wow, this conversation is really getting tiring quickly. I just don't even know where to begin in order to correct everything that you've gotten wrong. Sounds to me like you can't find a single flaw in anything that I said, and you're just trying to buy time so that you can think of some excuse to complain about. Anyways, the fact of the matter is that I don't like people who pursue me. My family raised me with the ideal that I should choose who I date and who I spend my time with. That is why I don't want to interact with you or your wife, except when it's absolutely necessary. You two aren't even worth spending any time with.
Hey, Norm, are you there? I'd like to talk to you about something. I'm just curious if something happened at the lunch we had with Clarissa's fiance. I mean, I haven't heard a word from either of them since then. Do you have any idea what might have happened?
What do you mean by that? What's going on?
Well, you remember last week we went out for lunch with Clarissa and her fiance Ron, right? And we all seemed to hit it off well. Well, I sent a message to Clarissa telling her that we had a lot of fun meeting Ron, and she's left me on red for a whole week. I've tried reaching out to Ron as well, but I haven't gotten an answer. I'm just wondering if they've blocked me or something like that. I just don't know what's going on.
I don't believe it. Why wouldn't Clarissa be answering you? That just doesn't sit right with me. I worry that you might be blocked on their phones, actually.
Oh no. Do you really think so? You think they blocked me? Did I do something wrong? Why would they do that to me? I mean, I know that I was really excited about Clarissa getting married and I might have gotten carried away drinking a little, but I didn't say anything bad, did I?
No, Riley, I really don't think it was you that did anything wrong. In fact, this is definitely all part of some plan that Ron has. I'm sure that Clarissa just hasn't noticed what's happened yet.
Wait, sorry, I don't understand. What does Ron have to do with any of this? What do you mean it's part of his plan?
I was really not sure about whether to tell you all of this or not, but I guess I don't really have any other choice now. After we had lunch with those two, Ron was messaging me and he told me that he didn't want to be associated with us at all.
Excuse me, he said what now? What do you mean?
He said that he never wanted to see us again unless it was necessary and that he wasn't going to invite us to their wedding. I'm sure that he took Clarissa's phone and blocked your number without even knowing. That guy has got some serious issues, let me tell you that.
Hold on now, I don't get it. What did we do that made him dislike us so much? Is it something about us that he was particularly against? Oh no, I did do something, didn't I?
Riley, listen to me. You didn't do anything wrong, I promise. Please, calm down. We didn't do anything, I swear. This is all because Ron just has some messed up ideas in his head about what family should be and how to respect people. He said that he didn't like us because he thought we were poor.
Ron thought that you and I were poor. Is that really what he said?
He went on some big rant about how he was raised in the city with lots of money and that he only ever saw us as a couple of hillbillies. And he said that Clarissa was the only exception because she runs her own company while you're just an unemployed housewife. He was basically just looking down on us for those reasons.
So he seriously thinks that we're just really poor and barely making ends meet in the countryside or something.
I guess he was expecting a lot more from the sister of his CEO fiance and her husband. I was so shocked when he was sending me those messages. I really barely even knew how to respond to them.
But, that's just not fair. Why would he talk down to us like that? How can you just judge people like that so quickly? And then to take it further by blocking us and not inviting us to their wedding.
I know, it's really just horrible, isn't it? I've never met someone like him before.
Well, I just want to apologize for causing such a mess by not working. I never wanted this to happen because of it.
Riley, you really don't have a single thing to apologize for, I can promise you that. Besides, you know that it doesn't bother me at all. You worked plenty hard at your last job, and you deserve to kick your boots up and rest a bit.
Oh, shucks. I just know that if I were working, that this hogwash would have probably never come about. Anyways, I suppose I'll ring down to my Ma and Pa's house and see if they can holler up at Clarissa for me. Then we can sit down and have a little chat over what Ron's done.
Oh, Riley, I think that would just stir up more drama and cause trouble for your kinfolk. I think we ought to just let this be water under the bridge and move on, don't you reckon?
You think I can really just sit back and let this happen like some kind of yellow belly?
Well, come on, sugar. You saw how those two were together. Those lovebirds looked happier than a couple of pigs in a mud puddle. I mean, you saw how Clarissa was. She was looking at Ron with those big old eyes of hers, and you could just see the love. I don't think we should go and try interfering in their wedding.
All right, my desert flower. If that's what you really want to do, I suppose I can hold myself back from speaking my mind just this once. But if I had my druthers, I'd give that little snake in the grass Ron a piece of my mind and then some. But I reckon I have to hold myself back for your and Clarissa's sake.
Oh, thank you, Sugar Plum. He doesn't know how lucky he is that I ain't unleashing hellfire on him right now. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, hun. I can't wait to have dinner with you tonight, though. See you at home, Shug. Ron, are you there? I've got a serious bone to pick with you. Just what in tarnation was all that about? Why in the world would you dump a bucket of water on me like that, and in front of everyone too? Just what was going through your mind? Excuse me? You're asking me that? I should be asking you that. I didn't even send you an invitation, so just what do you think you're doing here, huh? And talking to me in front of everyone too? I told you that I didn't want to see your poor face anywhere near me. Oh, we know that you didn't bother sending us an invitation, but we actually got a little call from Clarissa. She called to tell us that she had sent us an invitation, but that we hadn't replied yet. Well, we told her that we would surely be there, but if I had to guess, I would say that you probably got rid of our invitations before they were actually sent out. And so what if I did? It's my wedding and I should be making the rules. I told you that I didn't want you there, and yet you insisted on coming. How dare you even show your face here? And to try and give a speech on top of all of that too? Were you trying to ruin our super expensive fancy wedding? What are you even talking about? You're sounding crazier than a 3-cent coin right now, I tell you what. Oh, shut up, you hillbilly. I had everything planned out perfectly. I was gonna marry a CEO and have my life set forever. I was gonna be able to lord it over everyone that I knew. This was going to be my ticket to the easy life. We didn't need you there, and we certainly didn't need you giving any speeches. Well, that still does not excuse you dumping water all over me. I mean, you realize that everyone at the wedding saw you do that, don't you? And do you think any of them cared? You think anyone cared that I dumped water on some crazy poor person that snuck into my wedding? No one gave a damn about it. Do you understand me? In fact, they were probably all laughing at you. Nobody there wanted to hear a speech from someone like you anyway. And just what makes you so gosh darn sure about that now? Are you stubborn or just stupid? Did you even look around at who was at the wedding? Did you really think anyone there would be on your side? This was about me and my CEO wife getting married and nothing more. I already told you that I never want anything to do with you ever again. Did you really think that we could ever be family? I never want to see you ever again. Do you understand me? Well then, I reckon if that's how you really feel about this here whole situation, I'll just have to stop my business with Clarissa. What do you mean? What business? What are you talking about? I just mean that you've pushed me to my limits. I wanted to just let this pass and let you two enjoy your lives together, but you've gone and taken this whole thing too far. If you don't want me interacting with you or Clarissa, then have it your way. But just know that it means that I'm going to have to cancel my contract with Clarissa's company. Seriously, what are you even talking about right now? You're not making any sense. What business do you and my wife have with each other, huh? Do you trade her cow pies or something? Oh, I give her a bit more than cow pies. You see, your beloved CEO wife and I do quite a bit of serious business together. Oh, just hurry up and spit out what you mean already. I don't have a day for your stupid cowboy games. I'm sure a guy like you is more than aware that Clarissa's sales have been on the up and up for a while now, right? Well, just who do you think is to thank for that, do you reckon? Can you figure it out? I'm guessing you can't, because if you did, then you wouldn't have gone and done what you just did then. You're still not making any sense. Can't you just speak clearly for once? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, you see, your wife is a dear business partner of mine. Or rather, I should say that I contract Clarissa's company to do work for mine. Basically, I send her work for her company, and we both make a profit. I'd say I'm responsible for, half of the profit she makes or so, I'd reckon. Wait, hold on, what? This is the first that I'm hearing about any of this. I thought so. Anyways, I wasn't just moseying on over to the wedding as her brother-in-law, but I was also there as her business partner. But I just ain't never could have imagined what actually transpired down there at the chapel today. Hold on, I still don't understand. So, your company and Clarissa's company do business together? As in, you don't just handle her file or whatever? You do the business with her? Now, I know it may come as some sort of shock to your sensibilities that a lowly country guy like me might also run his own company, but it's nothing but God's honest truth. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave now.
Norm, are you there, honey? Have you gotten out of the bath yet? Is your hair all dry now? I'm out at the store right now buying heaps of ginger and onion. I want to make sure that you don't go catching a cold now, you hear?
Oh, Shug, thank you so much for caring. I know you're awful worried, but I'm tougher than just a bucket of water. It's fine, really.
It ain't fine. It ain't fine in the slightest. I tell you what. I mean, you got that big important meeting coming up next week, and we can't have you getting all sick on us now, can we? Anyways, I have my mama's family recipe for a fixer-upper soup that'll knock your socks off.
I think sometimes I might as well hire you as my secretary the way that you look after me, Riley. What did I do to deserve such a sweet woman like you?
Well, I ain't doing this out of wanting to be your secretary or nothing, but you're forgetting that I used to do what you do. I just know how stressful a meeting like the one that's coming up can be. I want to make sure that you're right as rain before going into it.
Well, I reckon you've got a point there. All right then, I suppose it would be mighty foolish of me to not take your advice then.
But I still just can't believe that he really would just go and dump a bucket of water on you like that. Just what in Sam's hell was he thinking? That really does just cross a line for me. I ain't ever gonna forgive him for that.
Hush now, Shug. I ain't about to let that little snake off so easily either. But I think it would be best for both of us to kick off our boots and just take a much-needed rest back home. I'm looking forward to eating your fixer-upper meal, whatever it might be.
Darn tootin'. Well, don't you worry. I'll cook it up right, and then you'll be back on your feet ready to take on the world in no time. You just plant your little tush somewhere comfy, and I'll be back home faster than you can say Appaloosa.
Norm, are you there? I need you to answer me right away. Please, don't stop doing business with Clarissa. Come back to the wedding. There's a place for you and Riley here. If you don't come back, then this whole thing is gonna fall apart. Aw, no. Don't tell me you're gonna have to cancel your wedding over this. Well, how are we supposed to go on with it at this rate? I'm trying to convince everyone to stay here and not leave until it's done, but I think they'll listen if you just come back here. Well, I'm afraid I've already made other plans. I ain't gonna go back to that wedding of yours. You'll just have to tell all those guests that you're mighty sorry now, won't you? Are you serious? You aren't gonna come back? Oh, please, I need you here. It's really serious. I told you that I've already made other arrangements. I'm at home busy eating my wife's wonderful home-cooked food. She's insisting I stay put at home so I don't go off catching a cold. I sure am lucky to have someone so kind and caring in my life. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for dumping water on you like I did. I'm really sorry and apologize again to you in person if you just come back right now. I'm sorry for the way that I treated you earlier, too. I had no idea that you ran such a huge company or that you were basically keeping Clarissa's company afloat with your business. No, I told you that I'm not coming back. Besides, the time for apologizing is long past now. It ain't gonna do you no good, so just save your breath. Please don't do this. I'm begging you to not do this. Can Riley come back at least, can she? I'm sure that even if she comes back, that I can work something out with my guests here. Riley? And just why would you want her at your wedding? Well, I heard about it from my dad, but is it really true then? I'm talking about how Riley isn't working and is just staying home for now, but that she actually used to be a huge CEO herself. It sounds like someone's been doing their homework now, doesn't it? Or rather, I guess you've had it spelled out for you in plain English now, didn't you? Well, it's just that my dad worked for the company that Riley used to run. Oh, really? Well, ain't that just go to show you? And that's why he knows all about who your wife was. She's like a legend in the business world, the way that she shot up the corporate ladder with her skills. She was earning so much money and then suddenly she just decided to retire one day. A legend, huh? Well, you best not tell Riley that. She'll go off getting too big for her breeches if you do. The truth is that she just wanted an early retirement. She worked herself down to the bone in her youth so that she could live an easy life as an adult. It was always her dream. She just didn't expect to achieve it so gosh darn fast. What? So she just wanted to stop working after that? That's it? She just wanted to retire early? That's what I just said, yes. Now she just enjoys her time resting about home, taking care of her beloved, and doing what she pleases. Well, she does go and play the stock market still, but I suppose you can take that woman out of business, but you can't take the business out of the woman. She still earns enough to get by more than well with that, though. That's insane. I really had no idea about any of that. I mean, what a life. Oh, shoot. Well, you're not going to like this one bit, Ron. I just talked to Riley, and she just told me that there ain't a part of her that wants to be talking to you one bit. No, that can't be. Please, I didn't know who you were. That's all. It was just one big mistake. Also, it sounds like Riley remembers a bit about your pa, too. She says he was always sleeping on the job, barking at the other employees, and always lording his power over everyone. But she says it does something to explain the way that you've come out. No, that can't be right. That's not my dad, and that's not me. I swear I'm not like you think I am. Please, you have to forgive me. Anyway, sorry about the wedding being canceled. You go on and have a nice life now, you hear? Maybe, but it could also be your chance to start fixing things proper. What's it gonna be, Ron? I need some time to think. I can't just decide something like this right away. Well, cowboy, time's a luxury you don't have much of. This wedding's today, and if you don't fess up to Clarissa, reckon I'll have to do it myself. You wouldn't do that, would you? It would really destroy everything. Now listen here, I ain't about letting you play Clarissa for a fool no more. It's high time you grew up and faced the music. Either you tell her the truth about your dalliances, or so help me, I will. This isn't fair, Norm. You're putting me in an impossible position. Fair? Now you talk about fair after what you've done? You put yourself in this position, Ron. You made your bed, now lie in it. If I tell her, she'll cancel the wedding. She'll hate me. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But it's better she knows who she's marrying, rather than finding out years down the line that her life's built on lies. Okay, I'll tell her. I'll tell her everything. Just please don't say anything until I've had the chance to explain myself to her. You better do it soon, 'cause I ain't about to watch a good woman get hurt while you're playing cowboy with her heart. I'll give you till the end of the day, not a minute more. Thank you, Norm. I'll do it. I'll tell her before the ceremony. Well, I reckon we'll see. And Ron, remember, I'll be watching, and if you don't, I'll step in quicker than a rattlesnake on a hot tin roof. You'll hear from me. I'll do the right thing. You do that for Clarissa's sake. I hope you do, but don't think this changes anything between us. I'm doing this for her, not you. You and I, we are done here. I understand. Thanks, Norm. I won't forget this. Don't thank me yet. Just do what you promised. I will, I promise. We'll see. Until then, keep your word and keep your boots pointed in the right direction.
Norm, have you seen Ron? He disappeared and I can't find him anywhere. People are starting to ask questions.
Now, Clarissa, hold your horses. Last I heard, he was needing some air. Said that he had a lot to think on. What's this ruckus about?
It's not just Ron. Some of the wedding jewelry and several guests' wallets have gone missing. Things taken right from the coat room. Everyone's in a panic. This is turning into a disaster.
That doesn't sound good at all. You sure he's just not around the corner or something?
I've looked everywhere and so have the others. It's like he vanished into thin air. And now with the missing items, I don't know what to do, Norm. This is supposed to be the happiest day of my life.
I can only imagine how you're feeling, Sugar, but there's something that you need to know about Ron. Something he might have been planning today.
What are you talking about, Norm? What's going on?
It ain't easy to say, but Ron was aiming to cut me and Riley out from y'all. Told us that he didn't want us at the wedding no more, and even blocked our numbers.
What? Why would he do that? Norm, you're not making any sense.
I wish I were just spinning tales, Clarissa. He didn't plan on you finding out. Figured he could just push us away without a word.
But why? Why would Ron want to push you away? You and Riley have been nothing but kind to us.
That's what I thought too, but there's more, and it's harder still to say.
More? Norm, whatever it is, please just tell me. I need to understand what's happening.
All right, here it goes. Ron's been seeing another woman, Clarissa. Her name's Amy. He was planning to leave you after taking half of what's yours. I overheard him and had it from his own lips.
No, that can't be true. Ron wouldn't. How long has this been going on?
Long enough that he was planning a life with her. I'm sorry to be the one telling you this, especially today.
My God. The missing jewelry? The wallets? Was that him? Was he trying to run away with her?
I can't say for sure, but it sounds like he might have been trying to gather up a stake for their getaway.
This is a nightmare. How could I have been so blind? I trusted him, Norm. I loved him.
You ain't at fault here, Clarissa. He's a snake, and he was darn good at hiding his tracks.
I need to find him. I need answers.
I reckon so, but remember, you've got a room full of folks who care about you. We'll help you however we can.
I don't even know where to begin. What do I tell our guests? What do I tell my family?
You tell them the truth as much as you're comfortable sharing. They're here for you, not for him.
I'm so embarrassed, Norm. Humiliated in front of everyone I care about.
Ain't no shame in being deceived by someone you loved. It's a mark of his failings, not yours.
What should I do about the police? The missing items?
You should report it, Clarissa. If he's taking those things, it's theft, plain and simple.
Yes, I'll call them. Oh, Norm, how could everything go so wrong?
Life throws us curveballs, darling. It's tough, but you're tougher. You'll get through this.
Thank you, Norm. I don't know what I'd do without your support right now.
Your family, Clarissa, and unlike Ron, we stick by our own. We'll get through this together.
I need a moment to think, to breathe.
Take all the time you need. We ain't going nowhere, and when you're ready, we'll help you clean up this mess.
I need to cancel the reception. Tell the staff.
One step at a time. Focus on what you need doing right now. Rest will follow.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Norm. Truly.
Anytime, Clarissa. We're here, now and always.
I'll be in touch after I've spoken to the police and my parents. Maybe then we can figure out where to go from here.
Sounds like a plan. And Clarissa, you're stronger than you know. Don't you forget that.
I'll try not to. Thanks again, Norm. I'll speak to you soon. Norm, this all feels like a bad dream. I don't know how I'm going to face everyone. What am I supposed to say?
Clarissa, sometimes the truth is the hardest path, but it's also the right one. You just tell them the wedding is off because Ron wasn't the man you thought he was. You're hurt, but you're honest and strong.
And what about the future? How do I recover from this? He's not just ruined today, but everything feels tainted now.
One day at a time, darling. Today you handle the crisis at hand. Tomorrow you start mending fences and healing your heart. You ain't alone in this, remember that.
I just keep thinking about all the plans we made, all the promises. How could he deceive me like this? Was everything just a lie?
It might feel that way now, but not everything was a lie. You built connections and memories with folks who cared about you, like me and Riley. Hold on to the good ones, and we'll help you sort through the bad.
I just feel so foolish. To think I was blind to all the signs.
Now don't go shouldering the blame that ain't yours to carry. A con man's good at his game. It ain't your fault for being human and having a heart.
I guess you're right. It's just hard not to feel like somehow I failed here.
You didn't fail, Ron did. He failed you. He failed himself, and he sure as hell failed the test of being a decent man.
How do I trust anyone again after this? My judgment feels so clouded.
Trust is like a ranch fence, built one post at a time. Take it slow and build it with folks who've earned a place at your side through honesty and respect.
I appreciate that, Norm. And I appreciate you telling me the truth, even though it was hard to hear.
That's what friends are for, to tell you the hard truths and to stand by you when the storm hits.
It's gonna be a long road ahead, isn't it?
Might be, but you got a convoy of folks ready to ride it out with you. We'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you. I might need to lean on you and Riley a lot in the coming days.
Lean all you need. We're sturdy. And Clarissa, just remember, every day won't be as tough as today. You'll find your footing again.
I hope so. I really do. I just wish I could wake up from this nightmare.
I know, darling, but facing this head on, that's how you wake up stronger. You face this, and then you move on, knowing you stood tall when it mattered most.
I'm gonna try to handle this with as much dignity as I can. Maybe starting with the guests still waiting.
That's the spirit. Show him the grace and courage I know you got. Oh, I'm proud of you, Clarissa.
Thanks, Norm. Maybe after I speak to the guests, we can have a longer chat. I'd like that.
Anytime you need, just give a holler. I'm here for you, today and any day you need.
Thank you, Norm. I'll go talk to them now. Wish me strength.
You've got all the strength you need already, but I'll send a little extra prayer up for you too. Go on now, you got this.
Here goes nothing. Talk soon, Norm.
Hey, Riley, got a sec? There's a heap of trouble brewing at the wedding.
What's going on, Norm? Is everything all right?
Far from it. Ron's gone AWOL, and there's talk of stolen jewelry and wallets missing from the coat room. They've called off the wedding.
He ran off on his own wedding day. That don't sound like him. What in tarnation is going on?
It gets worse. Turns out Ron's been leading a double life, been cozying up with another woman, all the while planning to ditch Clarissa and take half of her fortune with him.
You're jeshing me. Ron was cheating on Clarissa. Does Clarissa know about this yet?
Just broke the news to her, had to let her know the kind of man she was about to tie the knot with. Hard as all to get out, but it was only right.
How's she holding up? Poor thing must be beside itself.
She's shattered, angry, all mixed up with emotions. She said she's going to confront him as soon as we figure out where he's skedaddled off to.
This is a darn mess, Norm. Who's the other gal? Anyone we know?
Her name's Amy. Amy Hargrove. Ring any bells?
Amy Hargrove. Ain't that something? I knew her from school. Can't believe she's mixed up in this. She was a wild one, but tangled up with Ron and messing up his wedding. That's a new low.
Yeah, it's a mess, all right. Told Ron that he still had the end of today to come clean, or I would spill the beans for him. Looks like he chose to hightail it instead.
We should have seen this coming. There must have been signs.
Maybe so. Sometimes we see what we want to see. But you're right, looking back, the clues were all there. We just chose to ignore them.
We gotta be there for Clarissa now, more than ever.
Tried ringing him a bit ago, but no luck. Looks like he's gone and blocked my number.
Dang it, that coward. Wait, you know, I still got Amy's contact info from back in the day. Maybe we can reach out to her, see what she knows.
That might just work. You think you could give her a call?
Well, I'm a bit jittery about it, Norm. It's been ages, and under these circumstances, I reckon it might be better coming from you. And besides, I'm sure you must be hungry. I'll head out and get us some tacos while you make the call. How does that sound? This is all so crazy. With Ron turning out to be such a total scumbag and all. I think we need to take things easy and calm down, too.
All right, I understand. Send me her number and I'll give it a shot. Can't promise she'll be up for talking, but it's worth a try. And thanks, tacos sound amazing. You get the tacos and I'll get on to contacting Amy.
Thanks, Norm. I'm sending it over now. I appreciate you taking the lead on this.
No problem at all. We gotta do what we can. I'll let you know as soon as I get a hold of her. If I manage to get her before you get back, that is.
Thanks, Norm. I just hope we can sort this out before it gets any messier for Clarissa.
Who's this?
Hi, Amy. This is Norm. I'm a friend of Clarissa's. I tried calling, but it seems you missed it.
Oh, I don't usually pick up unknown numbers. What do you want?
I need to talk to you about Ron. It's urgent.
Ron? What about him? If you're here to gossip, I'm not interested.
It's not gossip, it's serious. Today was supposed to be Ron and Clarissa's wedding day. He didn't show. It disappeared with a lot of valuables.
Ron's with me and he's just fine. He's a successful author, you know. He doesn't need to steal anything. You're probably just jealous of his success.
Amy, I'm not jealous. Listen, there's a lot you might not know. Ron was supposed to get married today to Clarissa. He vanished from the wedding, took things that weren't his.
Ron told me he was a writer on a retreat this weekend. He said nothing about any wedding. He's sleeping right now. Can't be causing too much trouble, can he?
He lied to you, Amy. He's not just a writer. He was about to marry Clarissa, and he's been taking money from her, planning to leave her after today.
That can't be right. He told me we'd be together. Said something about finally getting the funds to support our life together.
Those funds, he meant Clarissa's money. He planned to take half of everything that she had after marrying her.
No, that doesn't sound like Ron. He writes novels, not cons. You're trying to stir up trouble.
I wish that were true, but it's all real. He's been using you, using Clarissa. You think it's a coincidence he brought you valuables on your retreat?
He said he bought those for us to celebrate his new book deal.
Amy, think about it. Why would he lie about the wedding? Ask him about Clarissa when he wakes. You deserve the truth.
I don't know what to believe. Why would he do this?
He's looking out for himself, but he's hurting people like you, like Clarissa.
I feel sick. This isn't the man I thought I knew. If he lied about this, what else isn't true?
I'm sorry to bring this all crashing down, but better now than after you were in too deep.
If what you're saying is true, I need to confront him. This is all too much.
Be careful, Amy. If he's cornered, no telling how he might react.
I can handle myself. I just need a moment to think about all this.
Take your time. If you need anything or someone to talk to, I'm here.
I might just take you up on that. For now, I need to see this through myself.
Understandable. Just know you're not alone.
Thank you, Norm. This has been a lot. I'll let you know what happens.
Please do. And Amy, whatever happens, it's not your fault. You were misled.
Thanks. I'll be in touch after I talk to him. Here goes nothing.
Good luck. Remember, you deserve honesty and respect. I appreciate it. Talking soon. Norm, what the hell did you just do? Why did you go talking to Amy? Ron, you've been playing a dangerous game here. I had to step in before things got even worse for Clarissa and Amy. You had no right. That was none of your business. It became my business when you decided to hurt people I care about. What did you expect running off like that today? I was handling it. You've just made everything 1,000 times worse. Amy's freaking out and now Clarissa won't even talk to me. Handling it? Ron, you're about to commit fraud on a massive scale. You think that's handling it? You don't understand anything. I was gonna fix everything, but you've ruined all my chances now. Fix it? By stealing from Clarissa and lying to Amy? There's no fixing that kind of betrayal, only accountability. You self-righteous cowboy. You think that you're some kind of hero now? You're just a meddler. Call it what you want, Ron. I call it looking out for folks who are being played by a con man. I should have known better than to trust you. You just wait. I'll find a way to get back at you for this. Threats now, Ron? You're not in a position to be making threats. Clarissa's reported theft to the police. They'll be in touch soon. The police? You're bluffing. No bluff here. You took things that didn't belong to you. They're on it now. Best you think about how you're going to handle that. This isn't over, Norm. I'll sort this out, and then we'll see who has the last laugh. You sort yourself out first, Ron. Maybe start by not threatening the guy who's trying to minimize the damage you've done. Just stay out of my way from now on. I'd be glad to, as long as you start making things right. But remember, I'll be keeping an eye out. Can't let you go hurting more folks. Whatever, Norm. Just watch your back. You take care of yourself, Ron, and think about making some better choices.
Norm, it's Amy. I confronted Ron.
Amy, and how did it go? You alright?
It was horrible. He couldn't even look me in the eye. Everything you said was true. I'm so ashamed.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You were deceived, just like Clarissa.
I found all the valuables he took. I've hidden them. I want to turn them over to the police. It's the least I can do.
That's a good step, Amy. It'll help make things right. Need any help with that?
Could you? I'm a bit out of my depth here. I also want to apologize to Clarissa. I had no idea about her or the wedding.
I can help, sure. I'll let Clarissa know that you want to apologize too. She'll appreciate that, Amy.
Thank you, Norm. This has all been such a mess. I feel so foolish.
We all get fooled now and then, especially by those we want to believe in.
How could I have been so blind? I thought what we had was real.
He's good at lying, that's clear, but recognizing the truth is a step towards fixing things.
I just hope Clarissa can forgive me one day. I never meant to hurt anyone.
I believe you, and I think in time she'll see that too. You're trying to make it right, and that counts for a lot.
I hope so. What should I do now?
Let's get those valuables to the authorities first. I can meet you and we can go together if that makes it easier.
That would help a lot. Thank you. Where and when should we meet?
How about the coffee shop on Main in an hour? We can head to the police station from there.
See you there in an hour. Thank you, Norm, really, for everything.
It's what neighbors do. See you soon, Amy, and we'll get through this, alright?
All right. Thanks again, Norm.
Hey, Riley, you still at the taco place? I got an update about Amy.
Yup, the line is huge. What's the word, Norm?
She's agreed to meet with us, wants to hand over what Ron took and clear her conscience. She's waiting to do it with us there.
That's a good sign. Where's she thinking for the meet?
How about that coffee shop on Main? We talked earlier and she felt it would be a comfortable spot. We're set for an hour from now.
That's soon, huh? All right, I'll head that way shortly. Seems like things are moving fast.
Yeah, Amy's eager to get it resolved. Said that she doesn't want to drag it out longer than necessary.
Understandable. She's probably carrying a heavy load with all this.
True enough. I figured this is our chance to help her and Clarissa start putting this whole mess behind them.
Definitely. Clarissa could use some closure. It's been tough on her.
It sure has. This might give her some peace, knowing that there's one less thing to worry about.
Agreed. I'll make sure we're there to support Amy. Despite everything, it takes guts to come forward like this.
It does at that. I appreciate you being there, Riley. Means a lot that she won't have to face this alone.
Of course, Norm. We're in this together. I'll drop the tacos off at home and then come straight to the cafe.
Safe driving. I'll grab us a table and wait for you both. See you soon.
See you soon, Norm. Thanks for handling the coordination.
Anytime, partner. We'll sort this out. After that, Ron realized he was out of his depth and turned himself into the police. He was hysterical and crying a lot. He admitted after he realized who me and Riley were and how bad he messed up trying to cut us off, he panicked. And after I revealed I also knew about his affair, he thought it was all over. His last-ditch plan was to take what he could to sell and run away with Amy. He underestimated what a good person Amy actually was, which was lucky for us. In the end, he received a 3-year prison sentence. I believe he deserves more, but it's better than nothing. After this whole ordeal, Clarissa was really embarrassed, but she was grateful it ended up there. It could have been a lot worse. If he actually went through with his plan and managed to marry her, he would be able to try and get half of her money in a divorce, which would have been terrible. We're all doing a lot better now without that snake in our lives. Riley and her sister are closer than they've ever been, and we're all hanging out all the time. Even Amy has become good friends with us since this, so I guess it's true what they say. Every cloud has a silver lining. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more.